Hi and welcome back to Star Studio V. We're here now for the Q&A session. So girls, are you ready to get some
questions answered?
Yes.
Sure.
Are they ready?
We'll have that. Let's let them ask
I
first.
thought we were going to ask.
Okay. So girls, are you ready? Yep.
Yeah.
So just stand up and introduce yourself and question.
Hi, my name is Sulin. Okay, my question is, being constantly in the limelight, you are subjected to criticism and people talk about you. Does it ever dampen your self-confidence and how do you deal with it?
During the Miss Malaysia time or?
Generally.
Of course it dampens. Oh my goodness, yes. Of course, anything. And especially if it's something you can't really do anything about, like physical, you know, which it usually is, you know. And I think all of us, because we're in a very public industry and lifestyle, I think all of us take it very to heart if we're criticized, you know. And I would imagine if any of you heard something bad about yourself, you would like, you know, and you think about it. And then you have to ask yourself, how important is this person? You know?
Are they close? Do I know them?
Do they know
Are they
you?
your friend? You know, if you
Is it true what they're saying? Do I agree with it, or is it, you know?
And if you take it seriously, then what can you do about it?
Really,
do something about it, you know? If it's about your behavior or a rumor or gossip, then maybe you can treat it in a lighter way. You know, there are ways to deal with it in terms of something in the press. You know, there are ways to deal with it. But I think
ultimately it's about yourself. It comes back to your own confidence again and how well you know yourself, and you really have to be okay with yourself about it.
That's the thing about being okay with yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we choose to put ourselves out there, and so you know we have to be open to these kind of
it's part of the environment.
A lot of the times, I would tell you to just have very thick skin. Because that's the way it's going to be. If not, you'll just be hiding at home the whole time and not coming out. So you've just got to like
suck it up, man.
As long as my family members and my friends know what I'm doing, I don't care what the rest thinks, you know? Of course, you have to be nice and gracious and not rude to other people.
I think Lina should answer that because you had a lot of flack after, you know, seriously, a lot. I don't know why, but there was like this vendetta.
What did you hear?
Was it?
I don't know.
It came out in the press. Was it because you didn't do interviews or
Did
I don't know. It was like a real...
We need to do lunch.
But
I blocked it out. It's like a past memory.
Yeah, but it went on and on and on.
No, I think
she never really...
I mean, for me especially, I think there was so much pressure, you know, being in the position that I was in, the first time a Malaysian had done so well, and all, the first time Malaysian had done so well and all that kind of stuff. I mean, when I got off the plane from Seychelles, there was like news crew, and there was like everyone like on the plane, you know, and it was like completely different for me because it was like on front of the newspapers and it was like crazy. The whole nation was like a huge deal, and I was freaking out, man. You know, I was like, what's going on? And just smile. And it was really overwhelming. So, I mean, it's a real test for your personality. And again, it just comes back to yourself every time. Okay, who am I? Who do I want to be? Who do I choose to be in this moment? And that's all you can do. Because the only person that we can control, or the only control we have over anything in our lives, is how we behave and how we choose to behave. How everybody else behaves, what they have to say, you can't control it. So it's how you choose to respond to that. And at the end of the day, it's about your own self-confidence and
you
getting over it.
never make everybody happy. Never.
That's
So forget that.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a lost cause.
But I think also the proof is in the pudding. It's persevering. It's doing what you feel is right, doing the right thing, and persevering with that. And eventually, people will see, because you don't have to prove it to them. They just see by virtue of what you do. Indirectly, they'll realize one day.
I hope that answered your question. Any more questions?
Greeting to all of you. My name is Chantal. I have a question. I know that we have been discussing about what are the qualities a beauty queen should have, but my question is a full package for a beauty queen to have, so to meet up to the standards and something like that. Thank you very much.
Do you want to attention the question to any particular person or?
Anyone of them.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So,
I think was an answer it though.
a
A
full
full package
Full
of what
package.
a beauty queen.
should possess, is it?
Yeah, a full package.
Good skin, good teeth, good nails, good hair.
There's a physical
have the best
aspect.
of
Yeah, there is a physical aspect
So
of it, I
just
guess.
briefly the physical and then to
Yeah.
Physical, well, you know, you've got to be well groomed all the time. Wear appropriate clothing for appropriate, you know, events. Make sure because at the end of the day, you know, first impression matters all the time. So, I mean, I don't mean to say, oh, you have to, you know, be in the nice to go to the Kedai Runcit or something like that. But basically, always be presentable. You never know who you're going to meet, and, you know, people look at you. So that's very important, the physical aspect of dressing and stuff.
I think also keeping up with current affairs is a big thing, not to be overlooked. I mean, people don't want to sit and look at you for after 2 minutes and then you got nothing to say.
So that's part
Not
of the package as
interesting.
well, brains.
Yeah.
If any of you have ever watched a beauty pageant and looked at a girl and said, "Ee, how can she win? Are you so fat, so thin, so ugly?" It's going to be said about you. See?
I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, and I know, and we all do it.
We all judge.
You know, and now the whole world's going to say it about you.
Yeah. And it's about being comfortable again, and then, about presentation and
That's very important.
yeah.
Because you also feel good about yourself if you know, you put a little bit of makeup and dress up and all that, and, you know, you never know who you're going to meet.
I think you should work on your non-physical, you know, be well-read, take interest in what's happening in the world
Yeah.
and in your own country, things like that.
And you're representing your country, don't forget,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go there, you don't have a name. You
Yeah.
are a country.
Malaysia.
Yeah,
For a
you
month
will
I was
become
Malaysia.
Yeah.
No one knows your name, literally. Malaysia? Yeah, I'm here. That is your name.
Yeah.
So you should know everything about your country. You represent the country. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Next question. Next question.
Hi, I'm Charlene. I just want to say that you look absolutely stunning inside and out. My question is, you all said that you all like traveling. And I bet after your Miss Malaysia or Miss Universe, you have traveled. What's your best country that you all like the most? Thank you.
After Malaysia, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, for your work or after for leisure or for work?
After Malaysia.
After Malaysia.
New Zealand.
New Zealand?
So for Yasmin, what, you New Zealand?
Yeah, because it's different. You like different places for different things, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I
can't
mean,
name
New
one
Zealand's
place.
definitely not for shopping, but
Yeah. I love London for the city life, the buzz, the culture, the arts, the shopping. Cambodia, Angkor Wat was amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
Myanmar?
Myanmar
You went
was,
to
yeah, we
Myanmar?
went to Myanmar
Bali.
together.
Yeah.
Bali.
Now there's loads of countries.
The
you
world
know, everything
is amazing.
Yeah.
There's like, as soon as you see one amazing place, you're going to visit another country
And
and
you can't
discover another
compare
amazing
Europe
place.
to China to India
Yeah.
to America to you
Yeah.
just can't. They're all unique and amazing and wonderful in their own ways.
Yeah.
I think traveling just opens up our minds to a lot of things.
Yeah.
We don't become so
and they all have their bad points too.
That's true.
So
Yeah, you see the best and the worst.
Getting
And then you
lost.
learn to really
Get
appreciate
lost a lot.
Malaysia.
Yeah, I always can't wait to come home. Like after a while, I was like, okay, I'm ready to come
it's
home.
nice to come home. Yes, it's always nice to come home.
Okay, next question.
Hello. Hi, Yasmin. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lina. Hi, Elaine. Very nice to see you. Let me tell you first, so far we are all like very comfortable with each other. The heat is still not there yet. Yeah. So as soon as the days come nearer to the final, I want to ask this question. I mean, what is your advice to us, for us, when on that day, we being on the stage? What is your advice to us? What should we do? How should we behave? How should we, I mean, being confident is simple. It's easy to say, but carrying it, being there, doing it, is really, really hard. So put it in a simple way. I mean, tell us based on your experience, what did you do on the day when you were standing up there on the stage? Thank you.
There's really nothing much you can do on the day itself, actually, except to just keep calm. Don't forget to breathe.
Yes.
But I think just to what her question was, I think proceeding towards the finals. I mean, there was a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety between the contestants. So
How do we handle it? I think it's good to talk about it. Find a friend, a family member, somebody who you know very well, and to release it, release the tension, release what you feel.
Yeah, don't take it out on each other.
Yeah, and I think it's really good to have a healthy network of support amongst you girls. For Maya, it was we were all friends. We were supporting each other before we went on stage. We wished each other good luck. We encouraged each other. And as Elaine said, on the day, it's breathing, it's being calm. The worst thing you can do is stand on stage and not breathe like myself. I nearly fainted.
Yes, I remember.
I was like that on stage because I thought I was going to faint. Scary. But yeah, it's be calm. You have to know what you have, your steps if you have to do a dance and things like that. All of that you have to have that down. And just be calm, relaxed, go through your thoughts, what you would say, should you get asked a question, and be very collected.
Yeah. I would say smile.
Yeah.
Just
when all fails, smile.
Even though when you smile, your mouth.
I'm freaking out, but I am still smiling.
Yeah, because automatically that takes over. You have a little confidence.
And be yourself. At the end of the day, you can only prepare so much. You can try so hard, but relax, enjoy it. Don't forget to enjoy the moment when you're up there. Because when you look back on it, you'll be like, oh, I wish I just enjoyed it a little bit more, because you can't do it again.
And you can't be
and
somebody
that helps you relax, actually. It's like, we're not, take the big deal out of it. Just have fun. Enjoy yourself, That's what I would say. Enjoy yourself.
That would be ideal. Yeah. But knowing all of you, and even in my position, it was. I mean, we're all a bundle of nerves on stage, and you will be. Trust me. Yeah, but you just have to remember to breathe, and you have to just remember the show must go on no matter what. So keep your head up high, smile, do what you have to do, and one of you will emerge as winner.
And I don't think anyone is not nervous. Do you think?
No.
Everyone. You were nervous.
It's really weird. I was more nervous at Miss Malaysia than I was at Miss World.
Yeah, I mean it.
Weird, right? Miss World, I was kind of like...
Being nervous is good,
too overwhelming, maybe.
Being nervous is very good because it puts you on an edge.
How do you control the nervousness? Because sometimes when we face the cameras, the media, it comes naturally because...
Then you just have to overcome it.
And
you just have to do it.
Perfect. After you do it a few times, you'll get used to it.
The more you put yourself in a situation where you are facing the camera and people are interviewing you, the sooner you're going to get over it. And you must deal with it mentally.
You have to deal with the fear.
And we keep going back to it again and again, but the more confident you are, the more comfortable you are in your own skin, the less nervous you'll be.
And the only way you can be that confident is if you overcome that fear. And you say, okay, I'm just going to do it.
That's true.
Sometimes you just have to do it, just do it.
Just
do it.
Yeah.
Girls, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for gracing Studio V.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure to have beauty, brains, and power here with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. So maybe you guys want to wish all the contestants good luck.
Yeah, definitely.
And all the best.
Good luck.
And thanks once again.
Thank you.
And remember
good luck,
everything we said.
Yeah. No, forget everything we said. And when in doubt, world peace.
Yeah.